Yes. The inauguration show.
Y'all know about this one. I don't know if y'all ready for this one.
Yo. Yeah. This is perfect.
Hey, this is lovely. This is lovely right here.
I don't know what y'all know if y'all in for it or not. Welcome, man. Hey, man, this is that show, man. This is me and my ex-wife's husband, man. Hey,
That's right.
Hey, man, it's a new show. It's Moose, a.k.a. Big House, man, and I'm with my man, E-Web, man.
E-Web in the house. E-Web, what's going on?
E-Web, you doing all right, man?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good, man. I'm sitting back,
Yes.
kicking it, man, with my wife's ex-husband, and we kicking back, man, sipping on some
Are we
things,
going to
man.
laugh every time we say it? Probably so.
Yeah, we probably are, man,
Yeah, it's
because,
kinda funny.
to us,
It's real life.
it's real life, man.
Yeah.
It's real life,
Yeah, it's real life for sure. And here's the thing. So, folks, I don't know if you heard it or not. So, and this is Moose. I don't know if you guys know, so I'm on another show, man, called Heavy Hitters, but this is not that. This is me and my ex-wife's husband, man, and this like the co-host, E-Web, he's like, he's on the show with his ex-wife's husband. Is that weird?
Hey, man, it is. It is weird.
You
But,
think so?
to us it's not, because, we've been in this thing, man, for a number of years now.
What did the stylistics just say?
It said people make the world go round.
Yes.
And the reason why we can sit here today and present what we're going to present to you
Yeah.
is because we two men of very high character
For sure.
that know what it takes to see the bigger picture
Yeah.
of things, you know what I mean, and move forward. And that's why we're here today.
It's the inauguration show,
It's
man.
the inauguration.
I tell you
what
what, if we were out in the area, we would have more people than old boy. I don't want to get into all him, but we would definitely have more people at our inauguration than he did.
Oh man, we might, man.
Are you gonna build a
We
wall?
might.
You don't want to build a wall.
We might, man, because I'm gonna tell you why I might disagree with that just a little bit. And I'm gonna tell you why I might disagree with that a little
Tell
bit
me.
because to be at our inauguration, you have to have an open mind. You have to be a free spirit. You have to read and learn for yourself.
Yeah.
To be at old boy's inauguration, we just gonna call him old boy.
Yeah, we no
We just
pub
gonna
here.
talk, because if we was gonna, say the name, we say a name that was important, like
Exactly.
Obama,
Right, Obama, yeah.
Yeah, but we just gonna say old boy, and I
Old
think
boy,
everybody
yeah.
knows who we're talking about.
Yeah.
If we was gonna be at his inauguration, more than likely we may be a robot. We may be a puppet.
We ain't doing that.
We may just be following the herd, but
Nah.
you don't do that
Nah.
at the inauguration that we talking about
No.
right now.
Could you imagine if we had inauguration though, like there would be tents, like people be hanging out, man. Imagine the people in the music scene that would be at our inauguration.
Man, it'd be lovely.
I tell you what, so I'll say I'm gonna pick 4.
Okay.
I'm gonna have the Roots, right?
Oh.
I'm gonna have RZA and the Wu-Tang. I'm gonna invite them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna invite the Roots, RZA, and Wu-Tang.
Definitely.
I'm gonna invite Redman.
Oh man, Redman.
I got to.
Come on, man.
I got to. Like I'm
Come
gonna
on.
invite Redman, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm not sure why, man, but there's a few new school artists that I want. And there's several that I want to invite.
Yes.
But for the inauguration. For the inauguration, I'm struggling here, but I gotta have my man Baklava. And if y'all know who that is, man, that's Action Action Bronson, man. I gotta have Action Bronson. I gotta have Action Bronson.
Now, let me jump in here a little bit because we giving y'all a preview of what the types of things that you're gonna be hearing on this show.
There you go. I knew you.
Now, for me, some of the same artists that he said, Redman. I mean, one of my favorite all time dudes. You know, Wu-Tang. All the guys he named is lovely. You know, and I would definitely support those artists being at my inauguration. But
we're gonna have 8 though, right?
We would have 8.
All right,
you know,
who's your 4?
I would probably introduce. I would probably bring in a brother Ali. Brother Ali would be a guy I'd love to have at the show.
What?
He would come in, you know what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
See him perform.
Yeah.
You know the topics that he's talking about. He fits in with the culture that we talking about.
Right.
I'm gonna go off hip hop here for a little bit. I'm gonna tell y'all about a band that most of y'all old heads know about, a reggae band called Steel Pulse.
They coming. Oh man, that's dope.
Coming.
That's dope. I like.
You know, they coming with the culture, Earth Crisis.
I dig.
You know, all that kind of stuff is coming with
it,
it, man. So we would put together a lovely show for y'all.
Right. You got 2 more, I think. Yeah, you got.
And I got 2 more. Let me think of 2 more here.
Because you gotta have 2 more.
I gotta have 2.
Your boys are coming. Right? I didn't say them. On purpose.
Who's that now? Talk to me.
Tech Nine. I didn't say Tech Nine.
You know what? Yes, Tech Nine will be there, and here's why Tech Nine is on the show, because we go really party. Now, if we go party, Tech Nine go bring him and a Strange Music crew, and they go.
Oh, damn. Okay.
And I'm going to just throw another group out there that I would love to have at the show, man. For me, man, and that would be De La Soul.
What?
De La Soul would have to step in.
They got to go early because they kind of old.
Hey, they kind of old. They kind of early. You got to put De La Soul in there. But man, we can name a number of groups.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, and we can juggle them all. That can be there. You know,
for sure.
But the groups
folks,
probably got to open up.
You think so?
I think so.
What about them old cats? I mean, like De La Soul, they might need it because they
man. For me, man, that live hit,
yeah. You got to get started
all
off
that,
that.
you know. I don't know.
I'm
We're
with
just
you
talking right now, man.
I'm with you on that.
Once
Hey,
we arrange it can be totally different. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, folks, man, this is that new show, man, on independent radio, man. Me and my ex-wife's husband, man, and it doesn't matter who's talking, man, because you know that's how we going down. Hey, this is Music Big House, man. That's E Webb on the other side, and guess what? So the show's about music. It's about culture, man. It's about relationships, and you know, and there's so many other things in between, man. We're gonna talk about some man shit, and folks, and real quick, let me tell you, you know, you can let your children listen to this show. We are 2 grown men, what? And guess what? Our mouths aren't perfect, right? And so, but you know, we're going to definitely always give it to you real. You know, everything's not going to be eye to eye, by the way. But if you want your son or your daughter to listen to this, especially if y'all in a divorce situation, or even if you're not, you're just in relationships, man, we got y'all. You cool with that?
That's right.
All right, you know what? We don't have no safe words. So, you know, sometimes you might hear some of the words, but we're not going to be vulgar. All right, folks?
We will not be vulgar. Hey, I got an 11-year-old daughter upstairs, you know, and she listens to every word that I say, and she does hear me curse from time to time, and she will check me on it. So, you know, it's just the way we are. We like to be open, loose, and just kind of roll with it.
That's how it goes down.
That's man shit.
Yes. I'm so excited. Hey, so I tell you what. So here's what I did, man. Today I sent out several songs to some of my guys that listen to music, man, and one of them was West Side Gun. The name of the album was oh my gosh, now I gotta remember this. It was I know the name of it. I'm tripping. I'm having a brain fart. Look, you're having a brain fart too. The name of the album was what's the name? The name of the album was something different. It was
I can't tell you, brother.
No,
but I know the song is dope. I can tell you that.
No problem. I can look it up. But hey, I tell you what, man. Look up the new West Side Gun, man. And what's it gonna do? We're gonna play a little piece of what's it called?
The song is West Side Gun, man. Boss Face Brippler.
Bossface Brooklyn.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, some heavy hitters on here, man. We featuring Benny and Busta Rhymes. You already know what he's gonna do.
What's that doing? And guess what, guys? This song, you know what? This isn't our song. Like, we're playing a piece of it. It's not ours. All right. So
and understand this, man. You know, shout out to all the old hip hop heads, because that's what we are. We hip hop heads. We love music. We've been listening to hip hop for years, man. And when we display something on this station, it's gonna be of top notch quality.
Yeah,
you know,
every time.
And they need to do what? If you don't know what the song is, do what?
Hey man, Shazam it, dog.
Shazam it.
That's an app, right?
That's an app.
Like, I'm tripping on it.
Yeah,
man, Shazam it. Matter of fact, y'all should Shazam our little opening song.
Let's go.
Did I say that?
You
gonna play that again?
Man. The opening song again?
We're
going to play it again
right
now.
Right.
I'll get to it later, though.
All right.
But right now, we hitting on this West Side Gun,
West Side Gun,
I hope
man.
y'all enjoy it.
I want to listen to a piece of it, man. Let's talk
about it. Let's listen to a little piece of it here. Here we go. I hope that sounds good to y'all, because it sounds good here.
Hey yo, rockin' Calabasas out in Calabasas, up to Mackin. Off-white fatigue with the army patches. A Lord save you, sweatsuit. Poor Major Star Spangled. Draco blew his head off from all angles. Alchemist, cool hoodies, boom. Sippin' food. My little nigga dropped out.
Turn down, son. Hey man, did y'all hear West Side? I mean, that's West Side Gun right there. That's Conway essentially. Did y'all hear what's happening with this dude, man? Did you feel it? Were you feeling it?
I feel it, man. Like, they coming in, man, with attacking right off the bat with the razor sharp. Matter of fact, man, the song almost sound like it didn't even start with a come in. It's like they just almost like he couldn't even wait to start spitting. You know, it's almost like he jumped the gun. That's how nasty it sounded. The beat, we talking about RZA type quality on the beats.
Yeah, you know? There's no question. I mean, the musicality. And look, you know, I sound like I'm on like a cooking show or something, but like the musicality of it is pretty amazing, man. It's one of those ones where when you ride, you just bumping your head.
Yes.
You ain't even talking like
yes.
If you ride with somebody, you're like, yeah. We ain't discussing nothing right now. We're just listening. All right, man. I tell you, if you want to play it a little bit more, man, you can.
Let's throw a little bit more of this on here, man, because I like what's going on with this. Here we go.
Tears when I wrote my Shelly, Louis Slots, Dr. Romanelli holding Tezzy, switch the bus to the gold Prezi. Who that nigga using soda laying on $10,000 sofas, plug loafers made a cobra, handle rack like Villanova, gave him cold shoulders.
You heard something?
The neck coder,
You heard something? Talk about it.
Get the leg chauffeur, yo. I did one of y'all to step on the waves, run this plain summer. Hit the West Coast, brains in the luggage, make you suffer, but you love it. Make you suffer, but you love it.
Make you suffer, but you love it. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, you know, that's a good start on what we talking about with this hip hop thing, man. And you can go hear plenty more from there. You know?
Here's the thing, though, man. Like, music right now, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling the lulls and all them cats. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about this.
I'm not feeling none of them now. We have a 15-year-old male that we care for, right? He's my son. He's your stepson.
Yes, we do.
And so if you listen to some of the music that he's playing, man, it's absolutely ridiculous.
I haven't heard too much of anything that made me raise my eyebrow.
Zero.
And you know what? That's not me being a old hater. I'm not being a old hater, knocking down these young cats, because make your money, man.
Yeah.
Make your money. But when we talking about the art of music and the art of hip hop, we're not hearing that in today's music.
Well, no, wait. Okay, wait. There's
not
one
everybody.
song.
Not everybody.
One song. My bad. There's one song that he plays. I want to say it's Mo Bamba. Mo Bamba, and I'm like, I think it's like.
Y'all hear how loose
and I'm jamming.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I go.
So what are you talking about there? You liking the tune of it? Does it make you like bump your head a little bit?
I've heard it so many times. I go, oh, I recognize this.
Right.
And so I recognize it. So the other night I was, it might have been Christmas. The Rockets played on Christmas, right? So I was watching a Rockets game on Christmas, and on the organ, and they played the organ. I was like, "Oh, I heard that." And then the little C was like, "Oh, Dad, that's so and so." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Now, let me say this, y'all. Let me say this before I shoot down all of the new school artists. There's some out there.
Don't do it, man.
There's some out there, and there's some that make me raise my eyebrow, and I say, you know what? He got something, and I'm just gonna name a few.
Okay.
Off my mind.
You're going to name them.
I'm going to name them.
That you like.
The dudes that I can listen to and say, you know what? They got some nice songs and they can spit a little bit.
All right.
Okay?
All right.
I'm going to name one.
Go.
To start with. His name is J. Cole. Now, and I'm going to tell you about J. Cole.
Is he considered a new jack?
To me, he is.
Okay. All right.
He's a young cat. He's a new jack to us. We almost 50. You know what I'm saying?
True story.
You know?
True
but
story.
he's got that Nas-like quality to him.
All right. KOD is his latest joint.
Yeah, he ain't no Nas.
All right.
But he got that quality to him, man. He's got some depth to him.
Yeah.
Another cat, man, and I haven't heard a lot of them, but when I heard a couple pieces, matter of fact, you sent me some of his music.
Who's that?
Meek Mill.
Hey, man, pull up Champions real quick. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull Champions.
Hey, folks, man, go ahead.
Meek Mill is another cat, man, that I listen to him and I'm like,
he's dope.
This cat is kind of nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but was he nice before he was incarcerated?
I don't know that.
You didn't listen.
I can't give you the answer.
I didn't listen to him either.
But I'm gonna give you one more cat that made me raise my eyebrow a couple of times, and that's Wiz Khalifa. Khalifa made me raise my eyebrow a little bit just with some of his style and some of the depth of what he was saying a little bit and talking about.
Yeah.
So, you know, if we go underground, I can go.
Now, hold on a second though, but not one dude had none of that in his name. Lil Pump, Lil Uzi, Lil Vert, Lil. None of that. None of them cats.
None of that went on at all. You know what I mean? I didn't hear none of that going on.
Well, what reason?
I don't know if it has anything to do. You know, it could have something to do with the name.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You like Lil Wayne though at some point.
I'm not a Lil Wayne. Hey, look.
You was riding to work listening to
I
that.
ain't never listened to a Lil Wayne song. All the way
What? Oh,
Ever.
wait, okay, all right.
Now,
come on, you was on the way to work going wee.
I ain't never weed. You know what I'm saying?
I'm tripping.
But I will say this though.
Yes.
I've heard a lot of cats give him high praise, and you know why they give him high praise?
Right.
Because he don't write his lyrics.
But you was doing a milli. You was
I
doing
wasn't doing none of that.
Man, come on.
I wasn't doing none of that.
You couldn't get away from that.
Man, let me tell you something. You know how I got away from
what would you
and never
listen
heard
to?
it? I would never listen to the radio.
All right.
I'm in an underground rap state,
yeah.
and I usually stay in that state. But here lately, I've been trying to listen to some of these mainstream young cats a little bit just to see like what's like peeking my head up like a meerkat, like what's going on out there. You know what I mean? Like J. Cole, he cool.
Like
I'm gonna go back in though, but he cool though. I'm gonna go back in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm at on it. You know what I'm saying?
Like a meerkat.
Yeah, I ain't go
prairie dog. You prairie dogging?
Because I'm prairie dog, and that's probably what I meant.
That's hilarious. No, it's the same thing. But I think when they say prairie dog, and that's really mean like you got poop sticking.
Yeah. I heard that from a cat before.
I'm bad. Probably
but I think that we got to be careful sometimes not to shoot down the whole new school era, because it's okay. And especially when you start going underground, as we will see as this show goes on.
Yeah.
There's some cats that can. Joey Badass. Anybody know Joey Badass?
I'm sure they do.
Okay, here's a cat.
It's a guy from here, Mr. White, man. I play some of his stuff at some point. Mr. White is an underground cat.
Play
that's
something for me. Is that the cat
I think I'll send
did
it
the
to
Game
you.
of Thrones thing?
Yes.
Yeah,
man. Sickest Alive and all that.
Yeah, man. So, there's some new school cats, man, that they can go. And it's even some mainstream cats that can go, man. So, I appreciate all forms, man. But,
Sure.
But I think when we get into the mumble rap and we get into these cats that
Is that what we're gonna call it? Is it mumble rap? Is there another name for it?
it may not be.
Is there more?
But when I heard that term, it made me happy because I was like, you know what? That's what it sounds like.
I'm sad about it.
And when
I wish we
hear,
respected it more, but we don't.
yeah, we don't. We just don't respect it, man. And it's no hate involved.
Nope.
You know what I mean? Maybe we need to pay more attention, or you know what? I'm gonna tell you what. Tech Nine. We talked about Tech Nine.
Yeah.
Tech Nine is one of them cats, man. Who's one of our favorite artists.
Yeah.
He's one of them cats that said, you need to give an artist and an album a full 2 weeks of listening to
At
before
least.
you can make a determination
From start to finish.
So from that perspective, I'm dead wrong. You know what I mean? I'm dead wrong if I'm going to judge these cats before that. You know what I'm
pass
saying?
judgment on it and done quickly.
Yeah, I'm gonna just be straight up with you. You know what I mean?
for
So
sure.
we'll leave that where it is right now. But for all you young cats that go maybe listen to this and start cussing us out, you know what I mean? I will admit I ain't gave everybody their proper due.
Hey
and
man,
proper
at some
listening, you know what I'm saying?
at some point we will definitely rock some of that stuff. All right, so you got your boys ready?
Yeah,
Okay,
you
what's
see,
up?
yeah, this little text from the wife about your seed. He can't find his retainers.
That's
You know what I'm
hilarious,
saying?
man.
You know
That's
what I
how we
mean?
go,
So,
man.
that's
I
how
don't
it
understand
is.
it.
So what we doing here? Meek Mill.
All right, see, I think he's gonna play that one that Champions. The Champions.
Yeah, let me see what.
This folks. This is Meek Mill off his new album, and it's featuring Rick Ross and Jay-Z.
And I'm pulling it up right now, so I'm gonna say
It's
like
not ours, man.
like my cat, the dude, his name is Flossie Carter, man, and he's a YouTube. He's a YouTube king, really.
Flossie
man.
Carter.
Flossie Carter, man.
Shout out to Flossie
He
Carter,
got almost 1 million views.
Check us
man.
out.
I subscribe to the cat.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use one of his phrases while I look this song up. He always says, "Talk amongst yourselves." While I look this song up, man. So, that's shout out to Flossie Carter,
Flossie
man.
Carter,
I ain't gonna
man.
steal his phrase from him.
You know what
man.
we're gonna do when we post this, when we get our social media up, man. We will definitely shout him out.
That's
man.
right, man. What's it called? Championship?
Hey man, it's Champions, I believe.
Champions. Yeah, y'all
That's
better feel
Meek
this.
Mill Champions, man. Hey man, remember, man, you listening to me and my ex-wife's husband. Man, we on Spreaker, man, and this is an independent radio.
Yeah, keep it rolling because I need to pull this
Yeah,
up
for
here.
sure. And guess what, man? Anytime you guys are ready for us, man, holla. Remember that.
Yeah.
Independent radio. And by the way, on the rest of the network, man, you got Heavy Hitters Radio Show. We'll be back next Tuesday. You got the Indie 15 Music Session that'll be back really soon. You got the Iron 3 Hip Hop Show that'll be back really soon. And man, you know what? Keep it posted for all our new shows, man. Check us out on social media at Heavy Hitters Radio Show. You can also check us out on Instagram at Heavy Hitters Radio Show, Independent Radio as well. You ready,
Yes,
big boy?
that's right, man. Your boy found his retainers, by the way, man. I just wanted to
Outstanding.
put that out. I just
Hey,
got to
this is a
text
real
him, man.
family show, man.
Man, when I say this is a
I'm about
real
to punch him in
family
his
show,
mouth.
before I put this Meek Mill on, when I say this is a real family show, y'all don't even know what I mean. I can't, you would have to be here
That's it,
to
man.
understand
They
that we
know.
all right now
know.
are congregating in the same house right now.
Right. Coming soon, matter of fact. Coming soon video, because you want video.
The text comes to me from my wife, and I show it to the ex-husband.
Right, this is my
about
son.
his seed. You know what I mean?
Right, he's my son,
so
man.
it's
He's
all
my
love
seed,
up in
man.
here, man.
That's how we doing
It's
it.
all love and it's all Jesus.
That's how
So
we
gonna
doing.
keep it
Hey,
moving, man.
coming soon, man. Video.
That's right.
I'm
man.
working on the streaming. We're
Here
gonna
we
be
go,
streaming.
man.
You ready
Meek
for that?
Mill Championships. Let's go. Is this the right song?
I don't think so.
All the youngins in my hood poppin'
That's not. That's not
It ain't the
good.
right song, but it's dope anyway. Let's roll
You
with
gotta
it.
tell them put them guns and them perks down. Them new jails got 10 yards in them, and that's your first down. And I ain't cutting to preach. I just had
This ain't our song.
I'm the one with the reach. Youngin' got a quarter LC trying to turn into Meech. Ain't had no daddies, had to learn from the streets. I used to be an honor roll student, then I turned to a beast. The first
a nigga get some blood on his sneaks. He had on Air Max 93s, but was slumped in the street. His mama crying that this son to me. Oh Lord, the shit I'm doing for my hood, I won't get an award. I used to sell Reggie, then how I get to the Forbes. I take a shot, if I miss, I'm getting on boards. Ain't quitting no more, like give me some more. We went Old Navy, it feel like Christian Dior.
Man,
Right.
you know he's so close to being the rapper that I really enjoy.
Yes.
But he's not. You know what I'm saying? He's just not.
And that's the point I'm making. You know, he ain't what we love.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that's what I just played.
This one?
Yep.
All right, go ahead. Keep going.
Yeah, Meek Mill, man, he's got some content behind him. And this is what I'm talking about when I listen to these rappers today, man. Where's your content? Where's your content? What are you giving to us that's from your soul that we can listen to and vibe to? And I hear something in him. Yeah.
You know what? Maybe it's. Let me see.
You know what? Talk amongst yourselves.
What's our boy's name?
His name is Flossie Carter, man. I mean,
Flossie Carter,
if y'all watch
man.
YouTube videos and look at products, you got to know who he is, man. I mean, he's a cool brother, man. I don't know him or nothing like that, but just watching his videos, man, he's somebody
cool.
to definitely
Cool
give a
dude.
shout out to, no doubt,
ain't
man.
mad at
No
you,
doubt.
man. Hey, man, so remember, y'all listen to Heavy Hitters Radio Show, man. This is Moose, a.k.a. Big House, man. I'm the co-host of me and my ex-wife's husband,
That's
man.
right,
Y'all
that's
need
right.
to check this out, man. And speaking of relationships, man, so like I am totally sitting in my ex-wife's basement doing the show with her husband. What y'all think about that? You know what? Hit us up. In fact, if you want to hit us up, you can go ahead and right now hit us up on any of the Heavy Hitters Radio show. So it's in our independent radio apps or what have you. Hit us up on that, man. You can definitely let us know what's happening. It's something different. Is it something
Yeah,
different?
and it's real different. It's like it's more than just different. It's like rare, like one in a million. And I ain't just telling y'all this because I say it. I'm telling y'all from what people say to me.
Right.
Like they don't get it when they see us. You know, this is a man. When I'm talking about Moose over here, this is a man that makes Facebook's posts on Facebook. I'm sorry, about our friendship.
Yeah.
You know,
sure.
and he lists me as a friend of his.
Yeah.
We ain't just two dudes sitting here trying to give y'all a radio station and trying to make something silly. No, we are friends and we really respect each other as men
Faux shizzle.
because we know that.
You know, do you think people know what faux shizzle means? They probably don't.
You know, I ain't sure if I for surely know what faux shizzle means.
All right,
you know?
all right. So, guys, if you really need an explanation for what faux shizzle is, it means for sure.
That's the way I pictured it.
Yeah, it's for sure,
Exactly.
and it means that I totally understand. Or you can say, "Oh, really?"
Oh, really?
So if I was a pilgrim, Webb, what's a pilgrim? You know what a pilgrim is? You know what a pilgrim is, right?
Man, if I say a pilgrim, I'm just assuming that you're talking about a Caucasian.
It's a Caucasian
Yes.
person, correct? Mm-hmm. And folks, you've never seen a black pilgrim, not one time. And matter of fact, if you want to go in the annals of history, there was one that was on the books. His name is Alexander Peirce. Alexander Peirce was listed as a blackamoor, which every black person was listed as a blackamoor back in the day.
Yes.
And I believe that maybe he was at the First Supper, but he was the one saying, "Would you like more tea?
Yes.
Would you like more squash?
Yeah.
Would you like more beast? Whatever, will the beast, whatever
They
they
made
were
him feel like he was a part of them.
Right,
You
but
know what I mean? 'Cause he was in the
Alexander
house.
Peirce
Yeah.
was there, man. He was there. But anyway, he was not a pilgrim. So anyway, yes, pilgrim is a Caucasian person. Now, going back to what I was talking about. So if you really look at you know, kind of what we're talking about here, when you say faux shizzle, it means if I was a Caucasian person, I would say for sure. I understand. All right, so I know I went a long way to explain that, but folks, you know, we want to make sure y'all get it, right?
Yeah, we want to make sure everybody gets it and understands. You know what I mean? And for us to say for shizzle,
Yeah.
for a black man to say for shizzle means it's like putting an extra little kick of hot sauce on it.
I
So
really
like,
understand.
You feel what I'm saying to you?
Man.
It's like, hey, you know, man, you right about that.
It's when the light goes on like this. Ting.
Yeah, you right about that. I feel that. Yeah.
That's hilarious. Or maybe we can, from now on, instead of saying for shizzle, we say ting. Anyway.
Man, I love that, man. Matter of fact, we should make a little tone for that when
Boom.
on the
Done.
podcast.
Done
here,
deal.
man.
Done
But,
deal. All right, so finish telling us about what you know, the music, man. He's telling us about like the new music, old music, you know, how he's feeling.
Well, let me.
What you got ready
instead
for
of
us?
saying, I got something ready for you.
Yeah.
Instead of saying real new music and old music, I want to talk to y'all about music with depth and soul versus shallow music.
Okay.
Is that a good way?
Yeah.
Is that a way good? And I want
dig
to
it.
bring up to me right now a rapper, man. We talked about the Roots to start this show off.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about the rapper and the Roots, man. His name is Black Thought, and
Yeah.
man, hey, shout out to Black Thought, man. If we, I hope that you enjoy what we about to do here. But Black Thought, man, is right now is probably one of the best rappers out there right now.
He was on Jimmy Fallon. I mean, he's on Jimmy Fallon every night.
He's on Jimmy
but
Fallon.
he was on Jimmy Fallon as Black Thought.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah, he performed on there. I saw that.
Last few days. Yeah.
And he's got a new album out. A new I don't know, you can call it an album or an EP. It's called Streams of Thought Volume 2.
Okay.
And the thing that I love about this man is, like, for me, when I think about Black Thought right now, I feel like he was with the Roots and he was a really nice artist. But now I feel like he's stepping out with this solo project to really show his dominance as a lyricist.
Dominance
As a
Okay.
lyricist.
All right.
So we're going to get into this song, man. It's called Fentanyl.
Oh.
And we all know
It's dangerous.
Yeah, we all know what that's a dangerous drug. So here we are with Black Thought.
Are we gonna be okay?
We're gonna be fine, man.
It's not gonna fill me up and make me sick.
It's not gonna fill you up and make you sick, man, but it should fill you up. It shouldn't make you sick, man. Here we go. Let's get into Fentanyl.
Hey man, me and my ex-wife's husband, man.
Let's go with it. Let this one go, 'cause it's only a minute 54.
Real drugs do real things. Go to extremes, crash regimes, and kill kings. In the last reprieve, he still sings.
This
Out of
ain't
time,
ours.
The master needs reveals wings. And though he has to bleed, it still brings him heaven and hell. Better believe the truth stings. Tying his arm off with violent strings, his eyes and dreams perverted as the siren screams eternal. Overdosage is a marketing scheme that's just as dark as it
What?
seems.
I'ma let it
When it's
roll.
a part of your team with the esteem of a savant, as smart as a genius, vanity carried the dope into the heart of a fiend. Another Detroit life was meant to be more righteous in the face of this full-on opioid crisis. While the wolves pull a wool on and prey on vices, still the dogs with the hood on is way more frightening for death. You're not ready. Trust me, I'm deadly as the fentanyl that killed Prince and Tom Petty. I will venture still into the trench and bomb heavy. Every infidel will feel the strength of my melly. And so it begins as evil intends to start off slow, then graduate the
Let me stop this for a minute, man.
What in the world?
Let me stop.
I don't
this
even
for
know
a
what to do with myself.
because let's try to like dig into what he's talking about here.
Hey, man, is it messed up that my penis kind of got stiff a little bit?
Hey man,
My bad. I don't
And
mean
you know what, man? Like that's personal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
my
personal
bad.
with you.
My bad, man.
But
I'm excited. All right, my bad. All right.
but he's blending in
yes.
the drug fentanyl with the corruption of the music industry as well as the government and everything that's going on. And when he says, I'm deadly as the fentanyl that killed Prince and Tom Petty, he's saying more than just it was a drug that killed them.
Right. It's all the stuff. No, you know, no. I want to take a stab at it, and I'll let you go. You need to go?
No, take a stab.
You need to go?
I gotta go pee.
I want to take a stab. I want to take a stab at it real quick because I mean, man, like I was listening to, I forget what I was listening to. And I think it was a Jay-Z, and he was like, the same thing. He's like, you try to do me. Matter of fact, it's on Champions. It's on Champions where he talked about.
Well, matter of fact, just let me say this for a second. We got to get that song queued up at some point during this show because Jay-Z's verse on that is one of the best verses that you go hear.
Yeah, and
period.
You know what he said? He said, "Don't treat me like Mike and Prince. Don't do me and Ye like Mike and Prince because me and Ye has Mike and Prince DNA or something like that."
Hey,
you feel me?
Keep talking about yourselves. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Talking about yourself. Hey man, it's Mooska Big House, and I'm gonna tell you right now, man. When you listen to Black Thought and you listen to Jay-Z and all these cats, man, especially that last little lyrics we heard, man, please understand that some of these rappers, man, are modern day. Obviously, they're modern day poets. They're modern day yeomen that give information to the masses. So if you listen to what they got to say, I mean, it's like and what I feel like is a lot of people only hear the music, or they only hear the beat, or they get lost in the cuss words. No, you got to listen to it, man. When you know what, when you hear 3 or 4 words in a row that kind of make sense to you, stop it, back it up, and listen to it again. Because man, I'm telling you what, Black Thought, Jay-Z, and lots of these rappers, man, Common, whoever else you're gonna listen to, are really paying attention. Matter of fact, here soon we're gonna talk about some of these new cats, that are also spitting lyrics, man, like Logic, and there was one guy I heard the other day that was on Sway in the Morning, and my gosh, I cannot remember who it is right this second, but I'll tell you right now, man, that dude was totally spitting knowledge, and he kind of sounded like Marshall Mathers, or he was very similar to Eminem, and so I'm not sure. I can't remember what his name was, but I tell you what, man.
Where we at, man? Where we at? I'm back.
Well, I was just saying, man, how these guys are spitting knowledge and spitting Logic, and so I kind of cross-reference Logic and some of the others, you know.
Yeah.
And I didn't even get into like Mac Miller, who, rest his soul.
Mac Miller.
Yeah, I didn't get into him the rest of his soul, but I didn't get into him. But like,
we'll get to that later.
There's definitely so many lyricists out there, man, that are kicking knowledge. All right, so we going back in. What's the name of this?
We still with Fentanyl. This is Black Thought Fentanyl. Let's get back to it, man. It's only a few more seconds. It's just like an intro right here. Let's go.
You will have forsaken everybody, even your friends, and see where it ends. The visuals are reason and cringe. You're watching this. He took a shot in the esophagus. He's in his zone and stoned like a sarcophagus. Try stopping this. I'm on top of the metropolis. It's narcissists over narcotics anonymous. Broken promises, broken jaws, and dope whores. I separate the others the most that you could hope for. I ghost wrote for the greats and took the bless out. A poker face from the estates.
Hold on a second.
What did he say?
But let's rewind this little part back right here, man. Let's hear what he's saying right here, man, because he's so deep, man.
It's not ours, man, but what did he say, man?
Let's go one more time. Hold on.
The music that's playing.
Broken jaws and dope whores. I separate the fact from the folklore. Let's estimate the tracks that I spoke for. Euphoria is the most that you could hope for.
What? I separate the facts from the folklore.
I separate the facts from the folklore.
Euphoria.
Then he said something in between, and then he said euphoria is all you could ever hope for.
Man, come on,
man. What's wrong with this cat, man?
Man, come on. You know what? Ain't nothing wrong with him. Man. Everything's right with him. And I'm gonna tell you right now, man. It's Mooska Big House, man. You know what I'm saying? and again, you are listening to, man, me and my ex-wife's husband.
That's right.
Man, on Independent Radio, man.
E-Web.
Yeah, and here's the thing, like Black Thought is giving it to you, man. How come you ain't sent this to me, dog?
You know,
like, how long you been sitting on this, man?
Let me tell you something.
You've been sitting on
this. Just came out.
Not today.
It's a couple weeks, all right. But I need you to understand something, man. Like, I got a busy schedule.
You got that, but you got
Right.
the fancy. Is that
You know what? You know what?
Is that Apple AirPlay?
Hey man, this is Apple Music. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't even got that. Tell
It's
me
Apple
about
Music.
that.
So let me tell you about Apple Music. Apple Music is just a app that you can get on your Apple phone.
But you pay for it.
You pay for it. It's got a 3-month trial to it. But then when you pay for it, it's $9.99 a month and you got 50 million songs at your fingertips. Okay?
Not 50 million.
50 million. All right. Now, let me say this. This ain't the only one. This is a good one. You got Spotify. Everybody knows about Spotify. Same type of streaming. They think they got 35 or 40 million songs, but some people say Spotify has better sound quality to each his own.
I know the younger ones listen to Spotify because I have Amazon.
Amazon's another one.
And I have Prime, so it comes with me.
I've got Amazon too. There's another one called Tidal. Now, Tidal's supposed to be one that has, they call lossless music. See, I told you, man.
What is that? What's that?
Lossless music is supposed to be, if y'all got some comments or something, and correct me if I'm wrong on any of this.
Hit us up, man.
But the music is supposed to be compression free, so it's almost like CD quality music.
Okay,
That's streaming. That's streaming. You know what I mean? So, there's a lot of different ones out here. I like Apple Music because I have an Apple iPhone, so I can download it to my music. I got Apple CarPlay in my car, so I can hook it up to my car, and I can tell Siri to pull up my library and shuffle it. All that kind of stuff. So
right.
I'm still downloading the stuff into my library right now, but I should have sent you this by now.
I'm sad
You know
about
what I
it
mean?
a little bit.
Yeah,
Because when I hear something jamming, first of all, I get a little tingling in my balls, and then I send it to you.
Yeah.
Is that weird?
It
little
ain't
bit.
weird, man.
Right.
Because I get a tingle too in some areas. You know what I mean? And I'm like, man,
I gotta do something with
that's
this.
nasty.
Like,
You know what I
I
mean?
gotta do something with this, right? If we sniff it, and
So-
then I gotta send this joint.
So
Hey, folks, man.
there's times, man, when
Yeah.
we get into this music thing that I want to play just whole songs for y'all.
I know we gotta be careful.
And we gotta kind of chop it up, with the
They be on us, man.
Yeah, because we don't really know where we at on that right now. But
We close.
we close, man. We definitely close, man.
Hey, man, folks, man. You know what? Hey, that smooth voice here, man. That's E-Web. Hey, this is Moose, a.k.a. Bakehouse, man. The show is called Me and My Ex-Wife's Husband. Guess what? We talked about lots of music today, man. We got into some other stuff. You know what? Pretty soon we'll get into relationships and man shit. Hey, speaking of that real quick, man, I got some UGG boots.
Uggs.
For Christmas.
Man, your seed came in, man, talking about these Uggs.
I got some
man. I'm
Uggs,
like,
man.
what the hell is Uggs? I done heard of Lugs.
Are you clowning me?
I ain't clowning you.
I'm just saying.
Because you know why I'm not clowning you?
Yeah.
Because my daughter cleared it up for me.
What'd she say? What'd she say?
She said, Uggs. She said, that's male boots. She said, I wear Uggs, but they make them for men now. I said, oh, okay.
She right. They did not. They did not make them for men.
They didn't?
And I would not have worn them. Like, I will never wear some Crocs. Like, them old, the first generation Crocs are not, men should not wear
If
them.
you ever, it's almost, that's just as bad as wearing, now follow me, that's just as bad as wearing flip-flops that go in between.
With the toe, yes!
You know,
with the toe separator.
We're not doing that.
Man, I can't
We're not
wear that
doing
because
that.
you know what? My toes will have separation anxiety.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
They
you know what I'm
ain't feeling
saying?
that. They like to rub up against each other. Yeah.
Right. I
You
was
like
my
to curl
toes
them
like
up.
I miss it, dog.
I even like putting my big toe over my next toe and
Son.
just holding it.
Yeah,
there. You know what I
something,
mean?
man, something, man.
You can't let that, let that ride.
Come on,
It's
man.
that's right.
That's all good.
It's a thong.
I
It's a
for
thong.
sure. I got football feet, bro. I do. It's like I can stop a Flintstone.
The Fred
movie.
Flintstone.
Yeah, man. I can stop a Flintstone movie,
Yeah.
man, with the tops of my toes. But hey, all right. So,
Hey, now on the flip side of that, man, I got to admit, I got some pretty smooth feet.
Cause you be getting them done.
I do be getting my feet done.
I see videos. I see pictures.
Hey, look. I get pedicures, y'all.
What the
Hey,
world?
look, we the same on music and stuff like that, but some things we just a little different on, man.
Dog.
I never got pedicures done, man, before I got with his ex-wife.
You got married. It's your wife.
Hey, I get pedicures done
Yeah.
with my wife,
Family.
man.
The whole squad.
Hey, man. Hey, look. If anybody's listening, Flossie Carter, if you just happen to pick up this podcast, because I know you a real cat. Hey, if you happen to pick up this podcast, I'm gonna let y'all know I do get pedicures, man.
Is it nice?
It is nice, and look, I'm gonna be real transparent with y'all.
Yeah, dude.
Every now and then, I get the clear polish put on my stuff, man. Hey, look,
For a reason.
because I can.
All right.
Because they say, you want polish? Do you want polish?
Hey, man, hold on. You
And
being funny right now.
I'm being straight up.
I ain't mad at you.
They say, do you want polish? And I'm not making fun of the Asian cats because, hey, they some great people in there. We love them.
Right.
I say, yeah, give me that. Sometimes I say, nah, I don't want that. I say, you know what? Give me that clear.
Yeah.
Give me that clear. And they put it on there.
Can
man.
you
They put
feel
the
it?
Clear on there. I can't feel it.
You can't?
But I like the way it looks, though. Especially when I'm ready to go on vacation. I like pulling them mugs out and, man, in my regular slides, not
Your
my
slides.
thongs.
You want...
Although y'all might think I should be wearing thongs
No.
because I got the polish on. But
Wait.
it don't work like that.
Thongs? You old, man. A thong is draws now, right?
Thong is draws now. What should I be
But you
saying?
talking about the shoe, like the flip flops,
That's
maybe?
a thong for your toe. The one that go in between your toe. That's a thong for
So
your
is
toe.
thong means in between.
In between. That's what we're talking about.
Okay, I'm with you.
Thong
So
means
thongs
in
for your
between.
toes.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you on that.
So, you know what, man?
I'm tripping
You
out.
know what, man? I know we getting close to the end here.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
You
yeah.
want to touch on? You want to touch on some sports right now? for everybody?
We need to. Let's
check,
keep
let's
thinking
check.
about thongs.
If y'all still with us, man, we love y'all, man, because we
Yeah.
can get off on another direction real easy. But that's what
For
we want to
sure.
give y'all, man. Is just really how we.
Yeah, it's
how we
inauguration.
hang and what we do in inauguration, man.
Welcome to our inauguration.
Welcome to our inauguration, man.
All right, so the NFL season, the regular season is over, and it's the playoffs for
Yeah.
NFL, and we are in Indianapolis, so like the Colts. So
I got a perfect takeout song
The
for us, by the way.
Colts have made the playoffs. They started 1-5 and made the playoffs. What you think about that, man?
Man, let me tell you what I think about that. And I'm gonna, and again, hey, we transparent on this show, right?
Yeah.
Let me take a little breath here for a minute. But
Good crack,
I-
yeah.
Now, I'm just being real with y'all, man. The job that I work at, man, I'm one of only 3 black men in the building.
Oh wow.
Okay. But one thing that I don't like, man, is when somebody doesn't side with their home team in NFL football. I don't like that. Or basketball. We'll get to that too.
Are you gonna remember where you at? 'Cause I just want to say that here in Indianapolis, where we do our show, you got to remember we did not have professional football until like 1985.
Yeah.
So anybody before 1985 would have liked the Bears, the Bengals, the Browns, maybe.
Closest thing I like the 49ers. I was
Right.
a 49ers fan.
Right.
I didn't really like none of them other close teams.
Right,
you know,
right.
but I get what you're saying.
And me, I like the Raiders.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So anyway, all right.
So let me get back to the Colts here. What my prediction for them was. All this being said, I knew that they had something going because I knew they was bringing in a great general manager. I liked the foundation that he was talking about laying, but I thought it was going to take a long time.
Yeah.
So I had them pegged at 4 wins, and I was pleasantly surprised to find out that I'm wrong.
Right.
Now let me fast forward to 9 out of 10 wins.
Yeah.
And let me let you know that the Colts have been playing. They're playing with house money right now, right? They could have lost 2 or 3 games ago and had a fantastic season for the draft picks that they have, for what they brought in. Andrew Luck coming off the shelf, shaking off the dust, showing that he could still play the game, right? We know all these things have went on, right?
Yeah.
We bring in a young man, Darius Leonard, on defense, who
Hey, man.
who not only to me should be defensive rookie of the year, but defensive player of the year.
You know what?
You know.
I don't think he'll be defensive player of the year
He won't
because there's 2 or 3 cats that had like 20 sacks as a defensive lineman.
Yeah. He won't be defensive player of the year, but I think he should be in the running, right?
Yeah.
We take all these things into consideration, man, and we see the Colts sitting at 10-6 going into the playoffs. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna go out on a limb, and if it's some Colts fans on here that love this, and some people that ain't gonna like what I'm going to say.
Come on, Lynn.
We're getting ready to start a dynasty, and let me tell you why.
What? Are you calling it right now?
I'm calling it right now.
Today is January 2nd, 2019.
I'm calling it right now. The Colts are getting ready to start a
E-Web.
dynasty.
Yeah.
E-Web, I'm telling you. And let me tell you why.
Yeah.
They've got pieces. How many names do you know on the Colts outside of Andrew Luck and T.Y. Hilton?
About like,
the
5,
average person.
maybe 5.
The average person.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I'm a fan at maybe 5.
Right. And this dude is a fan and maybe 5. So we've talked about Chris Ballard building the locker room up, the culture, developing draft
Frank
picks,
Reich, yeah.
homegrown players, right? We got the coach in, we got a quarterback whisper in. So we're ready to see the best quarterback coach tandem that we've seen in a long time. We're ready to see that. All right.
Yeah.
Now you add in the fact that they got draft picks coming next year and they got $100 million in cap space.
We about to do some.
I don't know what else I could tell y'all except a dynasty is on the way.
Right. Have you? Does it matter that the offensive line is all Pilgrims?
That's a whole other story.
And they got
That's
bad
a whole.
attitudes.
The offensive line is the best young offensive line in the league right now.
Okay, so it don't matter. Okay,
Right.
I'm with
So
you
next
on that.
year they're gonna be the best. If Ryan Kelly stays healthy and everybody on that group, look what they doing, man.
Boy's kind of. Is he getting old?
Who's that?
Costanzo?
Costanzo's always been weak, in my opinion. Costanzo has always been the weak link of the offensive line. But now that you got Quentin Nelson's next to him, like, hey man, he's grabbing him by his backside. Like, hey, look, this is what we got to do.
Have you ever heard the story about Quentin Nelson? He's the rookie, right? And
Yes,
they made the
he
Pro
is.
Bowl, by the way.
Yes,
You ever heard the story about him?
I have not.
So I guess when he was in college, they called him a T-bag.
Teabag.
Teabag.
Yes.
Yeah, you heard that?
Yes.
Because I
Go
guess
ahead
on
with
the
it.
video, whenever you saw him blocking this cat, his
Yes.
nuts were in the dude's
Yes.
face, and they start calling him Teabag. And then the dude comes to the NFL and makes the Pro Bowl. So he's
Yeah.
doing something. I mean,
He's doing something, man.
Yeah. He's
But-
got
but-
a bad attitude, man.
And we
in a good way.
we can go into Quentin Nelson, man. But Quentin Nelson, alongside Ryan Kelly at that center position, is what really makes that.
What happened to the brother?
Who?
The brother that was the center last year. Look, you don't even know his name.
Hey, I don't even know his name. Ryan Kelly was the center and he got hurt, right? So yeah, we got some corn huskers up front. We got some big Caucasian pilgrims padding this lineup. But I'm gonna tell
With
you
an
what,
attitude.
they ain't no joke.
With attitudes,
and
man.
if you thought they was a joke, you got to look at how they running the football to know that they ain't no joke. Because,
PWAs,
hey,
man.
Marlon Mack is a bounce it outside dude. Not no more. I'm running right up the gut, and
Right.
we gonna see if you can stop it type
Right.
dude. That's what they are now.
PWA is our line, man. Pilgrims with attitude.
Pilgrims with attitudes, man. They grind the football. They gonna run the football 16, 20 times a game, whether you stop it or not.
Right.
They gonna hit you with that 3-4 yard pound and just wear you down.
All right, so yeah, we understand the Colts gonna make a run, man, and the big thing is that we tied. Well, we could have beat Houston, but we went for it and didn't get it, and then we beat them the second time. So I mean, it's a kind of 50-50 on what we do this time against Houston on Saturday at 4:30. Now the Pacers, on the other hand,
Let me
are
back
balling
up
out of control. All
Let
right,
me back up just for a second before
Yeah,
you
yeah.
go to that. Let me make this clear. The Colts might lose to the Texans this weekend, but what I'm saying is that the Texans, you better beat them now. Beat them now, because starting next year and going forward, they about to get ridiculous. Because the way that team is formed up, man, the way that the physicality that they playing with on both sides of the ball, and they look loose.
Yeah.
If you look, even the defensive dudes, like, they look like they just look loose and relaxed, and like, hey, we know exactly what we want to do,
Right.
you know. So let's move to the Pacers. I'm with you.
I dig it, man. So I mean, I just gonna ask a question. I mean, I go to a few Pacers games, man, and I definitely enjoy it. Matter of fact, maybe we'll hit up a Pacers game here soon. You know what I'm saying? Do a broadcast maybe from the game, but I like the way they look too, man. I mean, I tell you what, I'm gonna go with the weak links that I like. I like Collison, and a lot of people don't like Collison. They think he's a weak link, but I like him.
He's
and
steady.
I like Tariq. What's his name?
Tariq Evans.
Tariq Evans.
Yes.
I like Tariq Evans, man. I like him. Well, matter of fact, I almost wish he started over Collison. Although I like Tariq coming off the bench because now he's playing against second stringers, and I think he's a first stringer guy. So I'm okay with that move. I like those two. I really like Sabonis, who is a second stringer. He could be a starter too. That's the cool thing. Is I think we have 2 or 3 guys on second string that could play first string that come in, and that's what gets us over the top because we play good team basketball. A lot of nights you see a Pacers score, and the high scoring dudes are dudes on the second line. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I mean, you ain't said nothing wrong yet, man. But I'll tell you where the start. Larry Bird made a bunch of horrible decisions, dude, when he was there. And I mean, I'm just being straight up, man. I didn't like what Larry Bird was doing. He made some horrible draft picks, some horrible free agencies, but he did one really great thing. And I thought when he did this, it was going to be another horrible thing, and that was name Nate McMillan the coach.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He knew what he was doing, and that he won on that one because that dude came in. The Pacers are similar to the Colts. They got a culture going on that they love and that they sticking with.
They all cool with each other.
And
although I'm not a Miles Turner fan, I'm putting it out there.
Let me tell you something.
My bad, folks. I love Pacers. I'm an Indiana guy, man. Naptown, the whole deal. I don't like Miles Turner.
I ain't never liked him because he don't rebound. That's one of my biggest things about a 7-footer. He does not rebound the basketball.
Trying to shoot three,
but
he think he's from Europe.
But let me tell you something though. Guess who's making him try to get his game into a double-double game?
Sabonis, man.
And so Miles Turner's game is starting to come up a little bit because he knows that the dude that's coming off the bench is Sabonis. The Pacers should have drafted him when he came out. I'm trying to think of who they picked.
I can't remember.
Ahead of him. But Sabonis should have already been a Pacer. He was one of the best players coming out of Gonzaga. I couldn't believe that they let him slip.
You're right.
But all that being said, they got him now, and they know what to do with him, but he should definitely be a starter.
That was an amazing trade. That was an amazing trade when we gave him Paul George.
Player,
we gave him Paul George, and then we mess around and get Vic and Sabonis.
Hey man, kudos to
I don't even know
Kevin Pritchard.
Is who made
Kevin
that?
Pritchard, the whatever he is, general manager
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah,
You know, we
whatever,
ain't no
yeah.
experts on this shit. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? But
yeah.
whatever he is, kudos for him.
That was a great trade.
For getting rid of a dude that was kind of a cancer. I wasn't no Paul George dude. I didn't like his game.
All right, so let me ask you this: do we get rid of old boy from the other dude from? I think is he from Texas too? He's a starter. He's a power forward.
Thaddeus Young.
Thaddeus. Do we get rid of that? Wait. Do we get rid of Thaddeus and try to get 2 other players because we got Sabonis and what's his name? Or do we get rid of your boy, who we just was talking about, the young fella with the funny hair? Get rid of him, keep Thaddeus, and get another big fella.
Funny hair.
Miles Turner. Man, do we get rid of Miles or do we get rid of Thaddeus? We need to get rid of one of them two. And
man, I'm gonna tell you what. The upside of Turner
like Thaddeus.
Right now, the upside of Turner, because you have Sabonis, means you got to keep him. And I ain't no Miles Turner fan. I do not like his game. But
so
I'm gonna
you want to get rid of Thaddeus?
Because Thaddeus is old. He's old and he's already making too much money, really, on his contract, right? Damn. So I don't know nothing. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't no dude that gets into contracts and what they making, but I know they pay too much.
It's your opinion, man. Yeah,
and they paid Miles Turner too much too.
And you gotta remember, man. You know what? This is independent radio,
hey,
man.
Here we go.
This is me and my ex-wife's husband. This is our opinion.
Yeah, it's our opinion, man. You don't have to like it.
No.
Yeah, or you can love it. It don't
It's
matter.
E-Web, man,
You know,
and
but-
Moose, a.k.a.
But
Booker.
here's what I'm gonna tell you about that. He's young. He's not productive enough to be a starter in the NBA.
He's a garbage man.
But if I'm gonna give his high points, he'll guard the toughest man on the other team.
He's
an intangible dude.
Yeah,
like he does things that you don't see show up in the stat sheet, and you need guys like that.
For sure.
But Miles Turner can be that kind of guy too.
He's not.
You know what I mean? He's not.
He's
right
trying
now.
to shoot threes. He's kind of soft.
But with his length, if you go keep some bonus, you can keep Turner, right? If
you need 3 of them. I think you need 3. Because 2 of them play at the same time.
I do too, man. But if I was gonna let go right now, I'm saying this.
You let
Last
Thaddeus
year I
go.
wouldn't have said this.
I'm letting Miles go.
Because
You let Thaddeus go.
Miles Turner was just too weak last
He
year.
was young.
But now with Sabonis here, and now he got a contract, Miles Turner is looking like, man, I got to start up in my game. And I'm starting to see it over the last few weeks. Like, I've seen some double-doubles. Seen a couple 20-point
Oh,
games.
he's been balling, yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and he's a block machine.
But the other night, did he get his jaw broke or something?
He got his nose broke.
Yeah, okay.
But he's a block machine
Yeah.
on the other side of the ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
for sure. Hey, folks, man, this is, I tell you what, this is our inaugural show, and I knew what would happen. We're going to start rolling, and next thing you know, like, time is rolling by.
It is, man.
We don't want to keep y'all a whole lot, you know what I'm saying? This might be a show you can listen to on the way to work, you know what I'm saying, on the way home, you know, when you're in the shower, what have you, man. This is me and my ex-wife's husband, man. Yeah, guess what, fellas? Y'all can get along. Y'all can be cool with each other, and y'all can make it happen. Hey, so this is Moose at Big House, man, and I'm the co-host, and then you got E-Web.
E-Web in the house, man. E-Web in the house. That's E.WEBB.
Damn, there you go, man. You know what? Guess what? We're going to set up all our social media. We're going to come in there, and y'all got questions about, you know, relationships, man, how dudes get along, some man shit. Matter of fact, we got to talk about some man shit here in a minute.
Yeah.
Next time, we'll have a whole show on man shit. Hey, man, you cool?
I'm cool, man. What I'm trying to do, man, is get us a little outro here, man.
We done.
You know what I'm saying? We done?
Yeah, you got it?
Yeah, I'm trying to get it here, but I'm not getting any juice.
Hey, man, speaking of that, man, we got this speaker, man. It's one of those, is it Iowa?
This is called an Iowa Exos 9, man.
Hey, so, man, folks, go ahead.
I'm going to tell you right now, if you want to check this speaker out, Iowa Exos 9, man. Bluetooth Iowa Exos, that's EEXOS 9, and look it up on Flossie Carter's channel. He'll tell you all about it.
Flossie Carter, man. Matter of fact, we gonna shout him out. He better shout us out.
Yeah, he better shout us out, man. I hope.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start our YouTube and not YouTube. I'm gonna start all this stuff, and the next time we're gonna be videoing, right?
Yes.
I'm prepared. I got the camera. And, you know, I was kind of working on it a little bit the other day.
Yeah.
So, you know, I've been working on streaming. So our show will stream, you know what I'm saying? And so we'll have streaming, and it'll be us too. And sometimes we'll have visitors. We'll go on site, different places and whatnot. And so, folks, you'll be able to see us and hear us all at the same time, man.
Exactly.
Me and my ex-wife's husband.
That's right, man. Much love to y'all, man. We're going to take you out with a little brother Ali, man. And, hey, man. Have a nice.
It was a good show, man.
A lovely show, man.
The inauguration.
I hope y'all enjoyed it, man. And the inauguration. The inauguration is on.
Peace.
It's on from here on out. Peace out.
Yes.
Yeah. I love it. Yes, I do. Let me get one more. Check this out right here. I started rhyming just to be somebody, to make people notice me at the party, and not be just a new kid that's albino. Make them say, yeah, I know, but have you heard of Rhino? Now I take that same party around the globe, and my story connected with a lot of folks. I hope so, cause that's the only thing that I know. I know it so well, I tell it with my eyes closed, and I go with the feeling from the start. Blind in the eyes, so I see you with my heart. And to me, all y'all look exactly the same. Fear, faith, compassion, and pain. And triumphs we made a mask it with names such as your religion or your past or your race. The same color blood just passed through our veins. And tears taste the same when they splash on your face. The world's getting too just sharing a space. Can't separate.
Hey man, this ain't music, but damn, y'all gotta listen to it.
From the
music,
fear and
man,
the hate.
but hey.
Gotta shake free from the chains. You see what remains, just a human being. End of the day, don't matter to me what name you gave your spiritual plane. Close your eyes and you'll see what I'm saying.
Shazam this, man.
Started rhyming just to be somebody. I found out that I already was. Cause can't nobody be free unless we're all free. It's no me and no you, it's just us. Street preacher, what a fan once called me. I've been called worse, I tried to live up. Hope you don't mind a few more stories. I swear to God, y'all, I tell them with love.
Peace out, y'all.
We out, man.
Later.
Remember, me and my ex-wife's husband, man, Moose, aka Big House, man, E-Web.
We dot web in the house.
Peace.
That's how we do it. Peace out.